Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of LT Outdoors. I'm going to show you real quick how I do what is called a long line rig. And what I love about these, you can clip a whole pile of decoys on this, and although the weights are heavy, especially because I'm on, a Great Lake, if you're in a pond or a stream, a slow stream or a lake, you don't need all this weight. I've got a whole clump of weights on here because on the Great Lakes you need something really heavy to hold in these waves. Even the small waves have a way to pull things around. So anyhow, this is long line. It's just a nice rope here. Got green because you don't want to spook the birds with a bright colored one, and the rope has to sink. You don't want a floating rope. But as you can see, I've got loops tied onto this rope here. I'm actually using an extension cord thing to wrap the extension cords around here. And what I do is, I've only got a handful today because early season you really don't need a pile of decoys. There's not that many ducks up here right now. But on the decoys themselves, I have these little lead lines with clips hooked right onto them. You can clip these puppies right onto the line, onto that loop I showed you, and you just you keep going. You make yourself a big line. I've got, I don't know, like 18 loops tied onto this, and I just go along and clip them on. There's no real special order to this. I don't care if Drake hen, Drake hen. I mean, I try to keep it sporadic because you really don't want, if you look at ducks in the wild, you're not going to see them perfectly, piled together in a line. You gotta, the whole idea behind this, you gotta try and make them look natural. I mean, go out, take a look at some ducks and see how they are in the wild. I mean, you want to set things up like that. You're not, I see guys set up the perfect lines, and although they work on certain days, that's just not how ducks set up, I mean, when it's hot, and they'll come into just about anything, but nope, I try to stay away from a perfect little line because that's not how it is naturally in the wild. And what I have here for as far as decoys, this is a nice mixture of bluebill hens, or scaup as they're called. I've got bluebill hens and drakes that I'm mixing in here. I try to have more hens than drakes, especially this time of year, because the plumage, most of the plumage on the ducks is not even close to plume yet, so you've got a lot of the drakes looking like hens. So really, you want it natural. This time of year, you're not going to see full-blown colors on these birds, but I like to throw in some drakes just for the simple fact that I get some color out of them. Nice white, and then I've also got a drake canvas back in there for a lot of color. What I do is, I don't want to get a big pile going because they'll tangle up on me. Once I get a few of my decoys hooked up, I'll drag the anchor out a little bit. Now I got room for a whole nother pile, so I'm going to keep this going and we'll get them set up. Now, as you can see, this mother line, or long line, is going to follow me right out here now. I've got the decoys all hooked up. I'm carrying the anchor out right now on the front, and I've actually got another anchor on the back end there. What I'll do is, I'll set this up so that the wind catches it and makes it into a nice little loop. I've also split up my ducks a bit so there's a good gap. Should be pretty good. I'm not sure if there's any birds up here yet because it's still really early in the season, especially for divers. But we usually got some locals that breed on the lake, so yeah, we'll see what happens. The mother line all set up and ready. The wind's working its magic right now. Gonna turn it into a nice little V, nothing serious. Or U shape, maybe a J. Looks like it's gonna be a J shape. Yeah, I don't go for anything perfect. Like I said, the wild ducks don't, so no point in going for that. But yep, got them set up. I'm gonna toss out a few other ducks. With it being early season, we shouldn't see a whole lot of divers. Probably just some random mergansers come through, but I've got some mallards I'm gonna throw out too again. Try to stick with the hens. Actually, I only brought one hen mallard today and a black duck. But with them, you want to keep them up kind of close, especially this time of year. And we got good enough cover here, I'm not too worried about it. They won't see me till it's too late. So yeah, with these I just kind of toss them out. I'll plop them probably near each other like they're, make it look like they're swimming along the shoreline here. Yep, real nice. And then, last but not least, I got this nice hen merganser decoy here. I'm gonna go carry that out, and usually this is the key. This draws in a lot of mergansers, so hopefully we get some today.